This is currently day 12 of my 30-day challenge and I have lost 2 pounds. Hello, my name is Victoria and this is part 2 of my 30-day walking challenge series. And this is my series about my challenge to walk every day for 30 days. I set myself this challenge for 2 reasons. The first reason is because I want to lose weight. Over the years, the weight has slowly crept on and I know that I need to lose that weight. Basically because I am outgrowing my wardrobe of clothes. So many clothes and I can only fit into about, 5 to 10 items. It would be really nice if I can get back into those old favorites, such as this red skirt that I have. That would be fantastic. And the other reason I set myself this challenge is because I want to kickstart my fitness routine and schedule. I don't do any exercise at the moment, so I thought that walking would be a great way to actually start slowly incorporating some exercise into my everyday life. There are other things that I like doing, like dancing, but at the moment I just haven't been doing anything. So walking is one of the best ways to start exercising, and also because it's free and you can do it almost anywhere at any time. And it's a really easy thing to add to your everyday life. So during this 30-day walking challenge, I've been doing 3 things to keep myself accountable. The first thing that I'm doing is that I am writing a daily journal. Each day I go out, I do my walk, and then when I come back, I just note down the things that I've seen in the park. And then I also make a record of the different stats that I want to keep an eye on. And those stats are the amount of steps that I've walked for the day, the time it's taken me to walk those steps, the distance that I've walked, and the total calories that I've burnt for the day. So I'm keeping account of those stats every day so that I can compare and contrast to see where I've done well, where I've not done so well, and just to keep an eye on how things are going. The other thing that I'm doing, as well as making or writing this daily journal, is that I'm actually publishing these as daily posts on medium.com. The reason I'm doing that is another way to keep myself accountable and also to make money from my writing, because if people read and engage with those posts, then of course that means I make a little bit of money. So every little bit helps. And the third thing that I'm getting from this 30-day walking challenge is, while I am writing each day and publishing my daily journal on medium.com, I am also going to be collating each of these posts to make a book at the end of the 30-day period. And I will actually format that all together and make a book and publish it on Amazon.com. So that's another way of making a bit of money, and also another way of sharing my journey with other people who might be interested in hearing from somebody else who's going through the same thing, and to see what it's actually like on a day-to-day basis. As soon as that book is complete, I will let you know by making another video and sharing the details when that happens. This is currently day 12 of my 30-day challenge and I have lost 2 pounds, and that's just from walking each morning and each afternoon, depending on which day. Currently, I am walking around 10 to 14,000 steps a day. When I'm going to work, I do around 6,000 steps in the morning before I go to work. And then during my lunch break, I do the rest of the walking, as well as going to work and coming home from work. And then I tally up the stats and write that in my journal. But on days when I have a day off or it's the weekend and I'm not working, I tend to do the whole session in one go, because I prefer just to get it out of the way and not have to worry about having to go back and do it again. So I will get up early in the morning, which is not that easy for me because I do love my lyings. But I do get up in the morning and I go to the park and I get my 12 to 14,000 steps in, which in the beginning was really difficult because, as I said, I do like my bed and it was difficult to get out of the bed. But as soon as I made the effort, got out of bed, got changed and stepped out of the front door, I felt like I was already successful because I managed to actually get out. And once you're out, it's like, well, I'm up now, so I might as well do what I wanted to do, which was the walking. So I'd walk to the park and just get my steps in, which is fantastic. It has been getting easier each day. The first few days, definitely not easy because, as I said, just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to do it. But it was fantastic when I did step on the scales and find that I did lose £2, because of course it means that it's working. So at the moment I'm just concentrating on getting to be consistent to make sure I get through this challenge. So I look forward to sharing the actual end results with you by the end of this challenge. As I mentioned, I am writing a daily journal, and I'm actually publishing the daily journal on medium.com as a way of making money. And so if you're interested in doing something like this yourself, it's a great way to make money online from content that you can write about, because you can write about almost anything. I will leave a link in the description so you can find out a bit more about how to set up on medium.com. If you are interested in following my journey, please sign up to my newsletter where I will share more information. Okay, I look forward to sharing the next update with you. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.